Why this law is important? Because this law is a part of the larger narrative to transform India. Whenever we work in a democracy governed by a constitution, with the rule of law as the prime motivating force in governance, ultimately we work for equity, we work for development, we work for change. There is a fundamental principle which you all need to understand. Development without equity is possible. It will be pro-rich, it will be elitist. But for genuine equity to come, development is important. If I can use one expression in Hindi, इस देश में रोटी को बांटने की पॉलिटिक्स बहुत हुई है, लेकिन रोटी की संख्या कैसे बढ़ाई जाए? If the bread is 10, distribution will be different. If the bread is 10 lakh, it will be easy. I had the privilege to be a minister in the Bajpayee government earlier, and we liberalized this whole mobile phone, and ultimately you all see. You all must remember what digital profile of India, if I can draw upon my experience as an IT minister. A population of 130 crore, India is home to 121 crore mobile phone, nearly 50 crore smartphones, 122 crore Aadhaar card, verifiable digital identity to supplement the physical identity. And we are using this technology in a big way for development. As a member of parliament, I have the luxury to distribute 100 phones. There used to be a big line when I became MP for the first time, 18 years ago. But now no one asked for it, and I just distribute. The point is, if you create an ecosystem where people follow law, there is a justice delivery system, there is a window of adjudication at the earliest, then people trust the system. They pay their tax. And from the tax, you can ensure that you make roads, hospitals, educational institutions, pay for judicial infrastructure. This narrative is very important to be appreciated to ensure access to justice is integral to good governance. That's the fundamental principle I would like to highlight at the very outset. Why this ease of business, doing business is important? It measures the barometer of the country on the global scale. If the barometer is good, investment will come, people will come. Just to tell you one instance, when I took over as the minister in 2014, India had just 2 mobile manufacturing factories, just 2. Now we have 127. And about 150 component manufacturing. Because we eased the whole doing business, people came. And the latest Samsung factory in Delhi will manufacture 1 crore mobile phone every month. India is emerging as a big hub of mobile manufacturing and electronic manufacturing. Ease of doing business leads to FDI, more investment. One of the important components of the ease of doing business is how is the platform for access to justice, particularly in commercial matters. I'm just going through. We have jumped 65 ranks in 4 years by making applications online, clearances online, FDI automatic route, whatever is not possible, these are the terms under which it cannot come. Therefore, we have made our whole system transparent. And just to tell you, India was 142 in 2014. Now we are 77 in 2018, jumping 65 ranks. We ranked 30, ranked last year and again this year. Now there is also how you trade. What is your measurement of enforcement of contracts? On that also we have done very well. On trading across border we have come from 143 to 80th rank in 2018. 80th, yes. On enforcement contracts we have moved from 172 to 163. You may have seen we have recently passed the change to the Specific Relief Act. 1963, I moved that bill in the Parliament. It was long overdue because in the Specific Relief Act, damage was the norm, enforcement was the exception. Now we have reversed it completely. Enforcement is the norm, damage is the exception. The reason as to why I am telling all this, that this must percolate from all of you to the people below. I don't think it is desirable for me or my system of officers to talk to your law officers and the judicial officers. Maybe if there is occasion in some National Judicial Academy, I will have the privilege to interact with them. But this kind of interaction from you people down below needs to go. Now, if you work with a proper system, I'll just give you one particular instance. Now, see, we have brought bankruptcy court. Why was bankruptcy court important? First, you have to fall ill as an industry. Then you have to go to the Bureau of Industrial Infrastructure to get revived. And once you don't get revived, then you go for the exit route. In that process, you have missed 10 years. Bankruptcy court, all these are fast tracking. If you are unwell, try to get revived. If you cannot, go to the exit route. Pay to your shareholders. How much of national capital is locked up in ailing industry is the matter? You all must have heard and read about it. Now, just to tell you, if you work with some degree of firmness and accountability, I just talked about tax payment. In 2013-14, 3.82 crore income tax returns were filed. In 17-18, 6.86 crore income tax have been filed, nearly double. Income tax collection in 13-14 was 6.38 lakh crores. In 17-18, it has gone up to 10.2 lakh crores. Against nearly double, very nearly. The point I am trying to highlight is, if you create an ecosystem, trust the people of India, they respond. And the big example is the GST. There was so much of opposition to GST. And just to tell you, the taxpayers in July 2018 has reached 1.13 crores. 63.7 lakh taxpayers migrated from the old to the new, and 49.53 lakh, that means 50 lakh, are the new entrants. And 1 month ago we got the latest data, 1 lakh crore have been paid in the GST. In spite of so much of opposition, what a phenomenal success of Indian traders, small and big, beyond rupees 20 lakh, the exemption limit, have found the system. Why? They saw the benefit. You take your truck from Kerala or Karnataka, reach Delhi without encountering any naka, and the policeman standing there. This is how I'm opening my mind very frankly to all of you, because you are the arms of administration at the state level. Registrar General, as the head of the subordinate judiciary on the administrative side, judges are certainly there. And obviously law secretaries. Because, and let me tell you, something becomes irreversible. All these changes are going to become irreversible. No one can reverse it. Now, how we apply technology for transformation? We opened 32 crore bank account with the poor and underprivileged. Jan Dhan. The account which was opened in the last 4 years for the poor and the needy outside the banking system today constitutes 55% of the global bank account open. That is the scale on which we work. We link that with Aadhaar, their digital identity, and further to their mobile phone, and started sending all their welfare measures to their bank account directly. Manrega payment, ration, kerosene, gas subsidies. Many state governments also did. Do you know how much we have saved? 90,000 crores, which used to be pocketed by middlemen and fictitious claimants. And the biggest happiness comes to me when I see poor Manrega workers. I know there are states where in a particular village there was no rural worker at all. It was getting the highest number of Manrega payments because of the fictitious registers. Now a little application of technology and how you bring about transformation. This larger narrative is required to be appreciated. Is required to be inculcated and is required to be transferred to the system below. They need to understand why commercial court was important, why its operation is important. Yes, earlier the system only looks after Delhi and Mumbai. When we were considering it, the PM took a briefing. I said, only for the sake of ranking, it will not be desirable for us to only insist upon Delhi and Mumbai. We need to make it pan-India. The second issue which is very important is why we reduced it to 3 lakhs. It has a social motto and also the issue of equity. A poor panwala or a chaiwala or a small grocery owner may have a dispute of commercial nature. Then there will be better forum for people above 1 crore. We got the point. And also it would ultimately metamorphose India's image on the global level, that we are giving this access even to people who are having a dispute of this nature. As Suresh just told you, this is how we have ultimately got the architecture. As I understand, let me very briefly, I hope you are going to have a presentation subsequently, because I was very much involved in this whole process. So, what we have done is, the exclusive jurisdiction of the original side of the High Court has been minimized to some extent. And now, even in Delhi, Mumbai, Madras High Court and Himachal and Calcutta, beyond their pecuniary limit, at a district level, this will be set up subject to 3 lakhs and above, but not transgressing their own pecuniary limit. That particular care we have taken. Obviously, on the original side, there will be a commercial court in the High Court and an appellate division in the High Court also. But what is the great change? Because kindly see, take the case of Mumbai High Court. Anyone from Maharashtra? Yes. Here? Yes. Thank you. Now, if you file a case in Mumbai, you go to Mumbai on the original side. What happens in Nagpur? What happens in Ahmednagar? There even a sub-judge will hear a commercial dispute of 500 crore above. This is an anomaly. The same in Delhi is UT, same in Madras. In Chennai you can go to the High Court, but what about Kadlur? What about other districts? Then we applied our mind and ultimately we said that where the High Court exercises original jurisdiction, the district level will be 3 lakh but not traversing the original jurisdiction pecuniary of the High Court. So the first care we took. The second, at the district level, how it will operate. Again the same thing. Whatever the sub-judge pecuniary jurisdiction is or the municip is, it will be there. Whatever is for the district judge will be there. Therefore 3 lakh up to the pecuniary limit of the municip or the sub-judge as the case may be, and beyond that the district judge or the additional judge. Appellate forum has become 2. One is the appellate forum originally at the High Court level. and the second at the district level, where against the municipal subject's decision, it can go to the appeal of district level. But if it is beyond, then the district judge level, appeal to the High Court. This is how the whole ecosystem has been done. The second is this whole mediation part, in which I was very personally involved, because I wanted to develop this law with an ecosystem whereby we are able to present a very robust mechanism of mediation. Up till now, mediation has been effectively used only in case of matrimonial dispute or some kind of a property disputes, etc. I need to compliment NALSA that they were wholeheartedly supportive of our initiative. Because NALSA also needs to be complimented. They have erected a whole robust mechanism of mediation all over the country for the work they are doing. So since they were experienced people, we thought that we must use their services. Now, what is the whole ecosystem of this whole mediation? You cannot file a suit unless you exhaust mediation, except in a case where urgent relief is needed. For instance, two partners have fallen out. One partner is selling the property. He must have the right to go and seek action. Therefore, unless you are able to satisfy the court of urgency, your suit will not be entertained unless you have exhausted mediation. Mediation time 3 months in the first instance, extendable only by 2 months. You have to decide. And I am pretty sure with the experience of mediation of NALSA personnel, lots of small disputes, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh, will be settled in negotiation itself. They can become a debate. In the event it fails, they will come to the court. Therefore, there is a legal architecture available where mediation has become integral to dispute resolution. I personally applied my mind while drafting it with my team, and I said, no, keep this robust mechanism in place. And the rest you will go in presentation. You all are very experienced people. I think you all have to play a very effective and prompt role in establishing this architecture in your state. We have also given a window that suppose in a particular state there are less number of disputes, then a couple of districts can be also clubbed. High Court will consult. And that provision we have kept everywhere. And in consultation, and where Registrar Generals have to play a very crucial role. They have the whole statistics before them available. That there is no need. Second, I know for sure, when I was reviewing it, I was noticed that in Rajasthan and Gujarat, only one particular district was having the most prominent number of commercial disputes. Okay? These things can be worked out. And that window we have given. You know why it is important to let this law become effective? I am very keen that India must develop a very robust battery of lawyers well versed in this branch of law. Because commercial litigation leads to a lot of opening. And you have to consider it in sync with the other initiative we have taken to make India a hub of international and domestic arbitration. The two laws which I have introduced are pending in the Parliament. I consciously decided not to bring in by way of ordinance. Let's have a discussion and come with the law. The whole idea is to make institutional arbitration effective in India. And when I was drafting that law, I asked Suresh to give me a presentation as to in how many states there are institutional arbitration. To my present surprise and dismay, I found that not in all the states. In Gujarat, in Calcutta, in Madras, in Mumbai, in Delhi, in Calcutta they are there. But when I took the map of India, right, the whole of Northeast, all the northern states, maybe one in Chandigarh, and all do not have any institution promoting institutional arbitration. Now what is to be done? Then I gave a window in the law itself that till institutional arbitration gets accelerated in that state, the Chief Justice will keep a panel of arbitrators from whom a party can pick up, which panel will keep on changing from time to time. And I am very clear that panel doesn't know retired judges, retired engineers. Today I am handling an IT ministry. It is a field of technology. The dispute must be handled by people of technology. We are bringing in data protection law. Now data is entirely a new phenomenon. This is how we have to propel India's access to justice system into a more robust and effective manner. So I thought that arbitration part I should also flag to you, which very soon we are also setting up a New Delhi arbitration center in Delhi, and the whole ecosystem is, we'll have an arbitration council of India, presided over by the former Chief Justice of India and other members, who would rank institutional arbitration. How are they performing? What is their delivery? What time frame they are doing? What is the nature of arbitrator they are appointing? Therefore, a degree of transparency, accountability and integrity will come in the entire arbitration system. So these are some of the long-term changes which we have introduced, which are in the pipeline, and in that larger narrative you need to understand that. Now, taking the benefit of my presence before all of you, I would also like to share some of my experiences with you and also the concerns with regard to the entire justice system as far as infrastructure is concerned. We are promoting digitization in a very, very big way. Now, Alok, what is the number of district courts now digitized?
It's almost 17,000, sir.
17,000 district courts today have been digitized. We work closely with the Supreme Court, you know that. The most important technical platform we have created is my Annexe works in that system as an IT ministry, is to have a national judicial data grid. This contains about 10 crore decided and pending cases. I would request all of you, if some of you are using, I am very happy. If you are not, you start using it. At a click of a button, you get all the information. For instance, I have made it a part of my mission for disposal of cases 10 years old, civil and criminal both. I wrote to Chief Justice of all the high courts. Some high court reverted that and where I gave them number of cases district-wise which are 10 years and above. Some of this protested. I said, I cannot distrust my technological answer because in a judicial data grid at a click of a button, the answer comes. I think by application of these technologies, you can be effectively monitoring the entire delivery system. How judgment is to be delivered is none of my concern or your concern. But the cases should be disposed of fast should surely be your concern. How many cases of bail are pending? This worries me enormously. I wish to share with you. Why can't the CRPC provision of those who have suffered 50% of their proposed punishment as under trial, bail should be granted? Now, these are routine monitoring issues. I am going beyond the issue, but I am taking the benefit of your presence here. So there is a need to expedite. I have been writing to all the Chief Justices. There is judicial order. My Lord, the CJI has already been emphasizing this issue. There is a need for greater monitoring of these issues, I thought. Yes, I know vacancies there. On our part, in the High Court, we are expediting it. You know that in 16 we made 126 appointment, highest in 30 years. The average appointment of judges is 70 to 75. Last year we were 118. We are struggling to cross even 126 this year. Large in the pipeline, I think we will be able to match that. The nearly 5,000 vacancies in the district court was a matter of concern for me. I am happy that the Chief has taken initiative on the judicial side. There is a need to work closely more. And this is important for the Law Secretary and also for the Registrar General. Law Secretaries in particular, because this whole process has to be expedited. Coming to the larger issue of infrastructure, It is a matter of concern, I know that. I was just going through one record that under this whole centrally sponsored scheme, which is there from 1993, as of now 6,619 crore has been released, out of which 3,175 crores have been released in the last 4 years, because I have been pushing for this dispersal at the earliest. And now, because of the dispersal of fund in consequent of 14th Finance Commission, I would request the law secretaries to apprise the state government to take care of the infrastructure part there as well. I was just going through the record part of it, and I am given to understand that as of now, I'll just tell you the exact number. Alok, I hope it is there now.
FTC, sir?
How many court halls are there?
So it's on the second page, sir. First bullet, sir.
Yes. The number of court halls in the entire country has increased from 15,818 as on 13/6/2014 to 18,661 as on 30/6/2018. Therefore, from 15, almost more than 3,000 rises there. Residential units has increased from 10,211 to 16,379. And the working strength, as you know, is 17,221 against the sanction strength of 20,444. Others, in addition, 2,567 court halls and 1,598 residential units are under construction. I can only tell you that as far as we are concerned, we'll do our best to augment and make the whole infrastructure system effective. But there has to be a greater synergy by the stakeholders, in law secretaries in particular. And now the present Chief Justice is very effectively monitoring it. And yes, I do acknowledge that judges must get residence, they must get good working conditions. But I'm afraid you know my limitations. Government of India will do for the Government of India initiatives. But as far as state government initiatives are concerned, the larger responsibility ultimately is of state governments. We will give our contributions as we are, but the execution, monitoring part has to be done by you people and the state governments. One issue more on this, because it is again an initiative of my great personal interest and concern, of access to justice for the poor. So I am only flagging to you. In my IT industry, there is a big institution of common service centers. They are basically digital kiosks. They make your passport, insurance, banking, poor pension payment, etc., etc. About 12 lakh people work. The number was just 80,000. I was scaled up to 3 lakhs. I involved them into justice delivery system, pre-litigation advice for the poor. In village, they can come at a click of a button and ask the Nalsa people to put their panel lawyer for giving them advice. There is a quest for legal understanding and knowledge which is there in the poor people, and they are giving that. One issue where I have not fared very well, which I wish to share with you, is a pro bono lawyering. Less number of people have come on board on that platform. You can also, more people should come. And the second area of concern for me is the Nyaya Mitra. What is Nyaya Mitra? Picking up retired judges, retired bureaucrats to act as a facilitator in the system for disposal of cases 10 years old in a district, with their past experience and all. But this number is only 15. People have been appointed in 5 states. We have to accelerate it. These are some of the initiatives, ladies and gentlemen, which I took the benefit of your presence to share with you some of my ideas. Coming to the conclusion of my speech on commercial courts, this is a game changer. And don't get distracted by the fact that the government is only favoring the rich. No, it is the common people, poor people, who have got a stake. And just to tell you, what is the stake of common people, we came with Mudra scheme, whereby we are giving up to 10 lakh help to people who are very small. Nearly 12 lakh crores we have given to lakhs of people. 50% of that are first-time entrepreneurs. 70% are women, people of ST, SC and OBC. If you give them opportunity, they rise to the occasion. Surely if we give them access to justice, they will rise to the occasion. I'm sure today's interaction will help you understand the whole working of commercial court. Share your views very frankly. I would request my entire team of secretaries and Alok Agrawal also to share their perception. And if some valid suggestion comes for improvement, please take note of it. These words, my warm greetings to you all of you once again. Thank you.